Hey folks, welcome back to AmbossTV. This time it's all gonna be about things I missed about Germany when I lived abroad. And before I start my video, I want to mention Schirin from the theNEONblog, that lovely girl that magically is gonna appear here somewhere, or maybe it's just an editing trick. We had a similar idea, talk about this kind of thing, living abroad and what we missed, because she studied in Belgium and she also missed things about Germany. And yeah, check out her video once you've seen my video. The link is going to be in the description of the video, or you just go back and click here. But now, my things I missed about Germany. Number one, family and friends. Of course, it's like the first thing that comes to mind. And it seems to be obvious, but when you think about it, it's not that difficult in the beginning, but it is getting difficult like when there are certain events happening in your family and you can't be there. When my grandmother got sick and she died, I couldn't be there. And you get, the news on the telephone. It just sucks. It really sucks not being able to be there. Or when there are good things and you can't be there. Like, I can't fly back to Germany for every birthday. So it usually was around Christmas when I traveled back, and that cost a lot. So yes, I was still able to talk on the phone in the UK or Skype, but when I lived in Seattle with a 9 hours time difference, that was difficult. That was difficult. You got up in the morning and it was evening in Germany, or the other way around, you got home from work and they were already asleep. So you really had to arrange yourself. And the second thing I miss is German food. Yes, I know, it's not that good. It's not even the good German food that I missed. It's that crappy German food I missed. Curry sausage, Schaschlik, cookies, Lebkuchen. I'm one of the persons who eats sliced bread and sliced sausages in the morning for breakfast. There's just not a culture like that in Brighton. You go to the refrigerator area in the supermarket in Brighton, or a butcher, if they even have a butcher, and you look at the sausages and it's like, that's like 3 kinds of sausages. That's it. You're stuck with it. In Germany, it's like 300. And yeah, I end up buying the same all the time. But still, it just doesn't even taste that good. We were several German people at work, and there was this website, germandeli.co.uk, and we used to order from there, and then they came to the office with a large box of German food. And that was awesome. That was like Christmas in the middle of July, which is miracoli, sausages, white sausages, Knorrfix, whatever. That's the kind of stuff I missed. And another thing I missed is double glazed windows. Yes, I grew up thinking that these kind of windows would be normal, but they aren't apparently. Of course, you also have them in Brighton. I lived in a flat that had double glazed windows, but I lived in many flats that didn't have them. And the first flat I went into, it was like summer. When I moved there, it was fine. And then winter came. And suddenly I started feeling that kind of chilly air in my flat. And I went to the window. And it was like one of these windows that you pull up from the bottom. You pull it up. It's like 2 windows. And I noticed there was a gap between these windows, and not even double glazed, single glazed. What? It was freezing! The heating was on like maximum all the time, because it was just freezing. There was no isolation. I put a towel on top for the gap. Still, it was like there was no window at all. The cold air just came in. And another point, German Bundesliga. The thing is, you can't choose to support a club. You grow up and then you kind of find a club that you support. In my case, I grew up in Nuremberg, so I suffer with Nuremberg. I'm not a fan of Nuremberg because the way they play, that's not nice. You can't look at it. But my heart is with SFC Nuremberg. People ask me, like, what about Arsenal? It's like, I don't like Wenger. Yes, sorry, I don't like him. He makes excuses all the time. Chelsea, pfft, rich Mourinho at that time, no way. I didn't like them. Manchester United, I was like, overhyped. No, it's just you can't choose it. You can't force yourself to like a club. And then you're in the pub in the UK and you always have to watch the English matches. When I was like, it was awesome when there was a German club playing against an English club, because then I could actually watch it. Oh, and another thing that I grew up thinking that this is normal, mixer taps. You know the thing where you wash your hands and you have like 2 knobs and you can mix it, or just 1 knob, and you mix warm and cold water and you can find a balance so that it doesn't burn your hands but also doesn't freeze them. I usually had the choice between freezing to death in the morning or burning my skin off. And last but not least, I missed having drinks and food outside, the coffee and cake atmosphere, or beer garden in the evenings. There were beer gardens, but you can't compare them at all. It's a completely different thing. Okay, so don't get me wrong. I had a really amazing and interesting time in Brighton and in Seattle, but there were a few things that I missed. There was a lot of things that were awesome there, but these are the things I missed. And that's what the video was all about. And when people move abroad, you know, they might miss them too. And now, you know, don't forget to watch Schirin's video. Thanks for watching and see you next time. AmbossTV out.
Die letzte Sache, die ich sehr vermisst habe, ist die Tatsache, dass, wenn man im Ausland lebt, nicht mal ebenso seine Familie oder seine anderen Freunde in Deutschland besuchen kann. So habe ich das schon es ein wenig vermisst, mal eben meinen verrückten Hund zu besuchen, zu knuddeln oder meinen ebenfalls verrückten Bruder oder einfach nur meine ebenfalls etwas verrückte Familie.
Links, rechts, links, rechts, links.